So I mentioned this earlier, that we all might have a behavioral disease, but the World Health Organization now classifies game addiction as one.
Well, that's right.
So,
but that's only for people who play Fortnite. So we're good.
yeah, that's
so
true.
who would be like, would a doctor or like a therapist
I don't know.
say, hey, Eddie, you've got too much game addiction here. You got to get some help.
Yeah.
And they like, do you go and like detox?
You have to go through a
somewhere?
12-step program to get off the games.
Like you have to call up all the people you dissed online, like apologize to them for like step 6, whatever it is. But I mean, honestly, but who would actually like?
And he's like, guys.
I mean, would you
this is my coin for 3 months sober. I haven't touched a game.
3 months of no live,
I haven't touched
of no
a game.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to, like any addict, I guess, you'd have to be like, hey, I need help. Like, I'm playing Fortnite 19 hours a day, or I'm playing.
I spend all my money on V-Bucks.
I'm on my 15th playthrough of Skyrim, you know, and what do they do? Like, they come to your house and take your game system away, or I don't. I mean, to make light of it, but I'm like,
I know, and that's
Like
the
someone
thing.
kicks in your door, hand over the Xbox,
like a drug
kid.
addict or like an
I feel bad
alcoholic.
that we're
I
like-
can see them.
yeah.
Their steps.
Mark's
they
just
take,
sitting there.
but-
He's got his like TurboGrafx 16 on a giant spoon with a lighter under it.
I just need more.
Those are expensive. You don't want to burn them.
We're just gonna have to like sit down, Eddie. Like the next podcast will just be Mark, Eddie, Mark, Eddie, myself, Sarah. Like we really care about you.
Eddie, sit down. Sit
go ahead and
sit down on the
down.
couch, Eddie.
Just go ahead and sit
Brandon
down.
and I are gonna. Last year, on Mother's Day,
You need to put the amiibo down.
Your wife
put
was
the
upstairs.
amiibo down.
making cookies in the kitchen on Mother's Day while you were down here playing games. We really want to, and Sarah starts slapping him. And Brandon and I love you to death, and we want to help you, Eddie. And
Right.
Eddie, put the controller down.
We know you can
and
be
look
doing
over
more.
here.
We
Can
know
you
you
please
could
stop
be
playing
doing
that
more with
Switch?
your life. You're just wasting it away in this virtual world.
We take the DualShock away, and he just pulls the Switch out. And we take the Switch away. He pulls his DS out of his pocket.
This is like the time
Take
my
the
mom
DS
was
away.
like, "You're
He
grounded from
he
playing
pulls his phone
Nintendo."
out. Yeah.
And I was like, "Cool." And I turned on the Sega.
It was all Nintendo to them back in the day. Everything was Nintendo.
Yeah.
Goodness.
So
But yeah.
these are the bullet points, right? They said gaming disorder is characterized by a pattern of persistent or reoccurring gaming behavior, digital gaming or video gaming, which may be online,
what's the behavior,
i.e.
though?
over the internet or offline, manifested by impaired control over gaming, frequency, intensity, duration, termination, context, increasing priority given to gaming to the extent that gaming takes precedence over other life interests and daily activities, and the continuation or escalation of gaming despite the occurrence of negative consequences. The behavior pattern is of sufficient severity to result in significant impairment in personal, family, social, educational, occupational, or other important areas of functioning.
Come again?
So basically, if you decide you want to play video games over anything else, you are a nut job.
You're playing Fortnite instead of going to your own wedding.
Right.
Video
Is that-
games
you
are
probably
one
need
hell
help.
of a
you've
drug.
read about or
I
heard
don't
about?
know. I mean, that person probably need
scared.
help. I mean, if you're staying home and your wife's at the
Playing-
hospital giving birth and you're playing The Witcher,
That could
then
be-
So, like,
you probably need help.
So, like, if I was playing Bravely Default while waiting for my wife to give birth, that's okay,
I mean,
right?
as
I
long
don't
as
have
you
a
put it down.
behavioral
You're
disorder.
probably helping your wife.
Well, we were just laying there.
Yeah.
Just sitting there. I can't just sit there for 36 hours.
Well, you put washcloths on her head and you hold her hand.
Well, hey, we went for
Give her
walks. We
some
bounced
ice
on the
chips.
ball. You know, I did the ice chip. We did all that. I was like, hey, man, I'm going to sit here and play some Bravely Default for a bit.
Are you good? You good? That's you got this?
You can just hold them in for 2 more seconds. I got to finish this boss
Hold on.
here.
I got to save. I got to save. Put that baby back in there.
Yeah, but like, if you're not taking showers and if your meals consist of Doritos and
Well, then I can think of some people that
Mountain Dew.
are probably addicts.
you're
at that
probably an
point.
addict. Maybe.